Yes, so guys, we came back to the to frying the rice up. So we're gonna fry this rice up. We're gonna fry it up nicely. Yeah, let me show you all. How we do this. Yeah. Let me show you all how we do this. Right. So this is the rice we're frying. Let me give you direct to the pot so that you guys can get a good glimpse of what we're doing with the fried rice. Yeah? Okay. So everything that we have here, so I'm gonna add a little bit of don't put too much of this because this here is very dark. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this soy sauce. I'm not gonna add no more because the seasoning and all that's still left to go inside. So I'm not gonna add no more to that. This is a little bit of mixed spice just to give your rice that flavor. So a little bit of that. And then I'm gonna add like four or five cubes. It depends on you. It depends on your rice, how much rice you're cooking. So I'm gonna add 4 or 5 cubes into it. I'm gonna add like 4 or 5 cubes into it. Yeah. So it's so simple, easy to cook a nice chicken fried rice at home. So I'm gonna add like 5 cubes onto it. Right. Okay, this is what I'm adding now. This here is the fried rice seasoning. This we call a fried rice seasoning. This is what flavor your rice a little more. So you can add a bit of your fried rice seasoning because you're gonna still need this when you finish. This is your all-purpose. So make sure you go look for this. This is chief all-purpose. You had a little bit of all-purpose because not too much. You don't want it too much in your rice. Oh, let me just grab this right. So you can have not too much of salt. You can add like a teaspoon because the season already has salt. So don't add too much. So you mix your rice in, and when you're cooking this rice, remember to keep your temperature of the stove on a minimum. Don't put too much. Don't put too much of temperature onto it. Don't add too much of temperature onto this. So that is where your preparation for your fried rice, and then I'm gonna boil some water. Right, so I'm gonna make sure I'm mixing my rice properly because I'm boiling the water now to add into this. So you're making sure that you don't have too much of seasoning, nothing inside. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice, guys. So in the meantime, the water boil. You just leave this to actually fry it a couple of minutes. To crack the rice. That's what you call it, crack the rice. So you leave that for a couple of minutes. Right, we leave it for a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna add the water into that so that you can see how when you add the water into it, how it be. Yeah, so we're gonna leave that for a couple of minutes. Yep, let me check our rice. Nice. And you see, as it fried, guys, it cracked the rice. Yeah, as it fried, it cracked the rice, so you don't get a problem for it to be steam. Yeah. So you see a full demonstration how you cook your fried rice. So remember, you had your little bit. Remember, you could grate your little ginger, your pepper, your onion, your garlic, and then you remember I show you how you fry the rice. So you poured it in, you put in some oil, and then you fried it up, and then you fry your rice up. Make sure you wash the rice, take the starch out, and then you can add it inside. Okay, so we water ready, the water boil. So I'm gonna add, right, this is boiled water, so you can add some. Make sure you boil your water, because if you put the cold water, it will get the rice will take a long time before it can boil. So the hot water is the best. So you add your hot water to it. You add some hot water to it. hot water is that it as it go in, it's cooking the rice straight away. Yeah, because this hot water, it cooks, it start cooking the rice straight away. And don't put too much of boiled water. Don't put too much of boiled water because you don't want the rice to boil soft. So you don't put too much of boiled water to it. Yeah, remember, not too much of boiled water. But this here, because I'm using 2 kilos of rice, I'm gonna add a little more water to it because it do swell. Yeah. So you get a full demo how we prepare this fried rice. So it's so simple and it's so easy. It's nothing hard to do. I'm gonna add a little more water and then I'm gonna add a little more water and then I'm gonna put my foil paper over my pot. And you know why I put the foil paper? Because the foil paper, it gives you a better steam because the foil paper hold in the heat of the pot, so it will steam the rice better for you. Foil paper steam it better, and you put your stove at, you can say a little 60 to 80 degrees of heat you can get under it, because this rice, it don't need too much of fire to steam it. So you see how it done getting up. So that's why I said it had a little more hot water to it. Right. So you don't need no more water in there. So I'm gonna let it now for a good 20-25 minutes for this to steam. Yeah. For a good 20-25 minutes to steam. So this is gonna left to steam like this. Yeah, guys. So in the next video, you're gonna see how I'm gonna mix the rice up, and how when this rice is finished, and I'm gonna mix it up, and how I'm gonna do everything for it. Yeah.